Hello, my name is Jebril Thaxton from the University of Michigan. I've spent time this summer working in the LULI lab at Ecole Polytechnique, home of one of the largest lasers in the world. The goal of the summer is to develop a closed feedback loop to minimize errors in laser temporal profiles. This loop contains a waveform generator, a box turning electrical signals into optical signals, and the use of lasers to represent a waveform into an oscilloscope to display the data. With all of these devices connected together, they create noise and some error for the output signal. The goal of the feedback loop is to combat these errors by changing the original waveform to compensate for the errors being created. For example, if the input signal is a square wave and the output signal is a negative ramp, we would input a positive ramp to compensate and receive a square wave at the output. This consecutive loop is programmed using Python and commands to their respective devices. Python is used for the automation process. This allows for data like waveform points and screenshots from the oscilloscope to be printed while the loop continues without any interaction from the user. The oscilloscope and waveform generator are connected through Ethernet and serial communication to the PC, while the modulation box and laser use fiber optic cables to connect to each device. The loop starts with a Python program sending a command for a specific waveform. This waveform is made to an optical signal and a laser that is connected to the oscilloscope and displays the data. The error signal is measured and adjusted and compensated as a new signal to minimize the difference between this target signal. The feedback loop allows for a constant output even if there are slight changes in the parameters. After some number of iterations of the loop, depending on the amount of error, the output waveform becomes closer and eventually becomes an exact representation of the needed output waveform. I would like to thank the University of Michigan and Ecole Polytechnique for this experience. It was a great time.